All right, there's a bunch of stories that I have from you guys. A lot of people have sent me stories about being raped. Um, some of those people that were raped, they've never been homeless, so they have their own opinions about that. I've got a lot of experiences from the homeless, their stories, and I've got a lot of stories from a lot of different people about a lot of different things, a lot of experiences. There's a lot of people who grew up in the system and they sent me their stories. When I say I've got over 8,000 screenshots, that doesn't include their stories. In some cases it does, but in most cases, no. I don't know what to do with these stories. I don't know if you guys want me to exploit the shit out of them and tell the whole world. I don't know if you're telling me these stories just so that, you can get my attention and they're made up. I don't know if these stories are something that, you were sharing with me just to let me know that you understand. Um, but there are a lot of them. I'm not the only one going through things like this. But also, individually, you all have your own experiences. Like I said, there's a lot of people who have their own opinions about homeless. One lady, she was a police officer, and she's also gone through a lot of hell. She understands the pretty thing that I talk about. Um, because she's very pretty and her husband is a beardo. Um, but she's sent me some stories too. There's a lot of people who are police officers who have sent me stories about how fucked up it is that the homeless got to go through what they do. And a few police officers who agree with me wholeheartedly about the M1 hold and how fucked up it is. I don't know what to do with all these stories. I know it's not all one type of intent. There's probably a few people that were bullshitting me, like Natalie's two stepmothers. Those stories might have been true, but some of them, at least, are false. Um, then there's people like what's that bitch's name? Kara Johnson, aka Kara Miles, aka Adam Klein. I've got screenshots that connect all of these predators together. Mostly the Bollingers. I've also got eyewitness accounts from people who. Fuck, this was a giant goddamn mess and it should have never happened. The cops should have done their fucking jobs before Natalie died. I mean, if the police in Chapel had done their fucking job, then I would have been able to defend myself in court. I would have been able to show all of the fucking harassment and threats that I was dealing with. Not just that, but Tim Beeson would be the one with the fucking protection order who's not allowed to carry a goddamn firearm. While I was trying to find a way non-violently to get these people to fucking stop, they were getting themselves armed to fucking murder me. And it is murder, because I never intended any harm against those people. The problem is that they intended harm against me. Natalie was an evil person for what she did. There is a good chance that she is roasting in Hades right now for the bullshit that she pulled. There's also a good chance that either Tim Beeson or Maddie Boa let Natalie know what was really up. There's a good possibility that Tim admitted to Natalie that he had been harassing me on Facebook. And she realized what the fuck she had actually just done. There's a possibility that Maddie Boa admitted to the fucking bullshit that her and fucking Alicia pulled. And Natalie realized how fucked up what she did was. And she might have killed herself over that. There's a good possibility that because what I was telling her happened in real life, after she typed that stalker bullshit on her fucking Facebook, and those people went immediately to the looks thing, just like I said, they went to, he looks like this, he looks like a child molester, he looks like a rapist. He probably just wants to fuck you. You know, Amanda Engeline, she wanted to be fucking mean. She wanted to be cold fucking hearted. Because I wouldn't do exactly what they wanted when they wanted, and I wouldn't take her mother's fucking abuse up there. Except I did take her mother's abuse up there. I took a lot of it. And although it wasn't 24 hours a day, the fact is that it was happening. And it shut me down. And I was already having issues of being shut down because Amanda Balehash wasn't doing her fucking job. I needed to have my Facebook locked up by the courts so that I could get in there and collect fucking evidence. See, that's the thing. If you don't have the money for a lawyer, you have to hope that a pro bono lawyer will do something. Meanwhile, the cops and the Bollingers did everything in their power to make sure that I was continually tied up in fucking courts. What they did at Clearview, they did because they thought I was guilty. Those people were obviously exposed to the news, just like everybody else in fucking Colorado. And yeah, I had to deal with a lot of bullshit from that. A lot of people who thought, yeah, check it out, we got the killer, we're gonna fucking get him exposed. They pulled a lot of fucking shady bullshit. There was a guy named Geffen who worked at Clearview. There was a therapist there, or a social worker, who came in with her assistant to talk to me. And after they left, Geffen told me that she wasn't really a social worker. Well, then who did she work for? See, those cameras need to be requisitioned. They were playing severe amounts of fucking head games with me because they thought I was guilty. Meanwhile, I'm trying to show them the truth. I'm trying to show them everything that they fucking want. But they have to be sly and underhanded little cunts about it. Just like fucking Natalie Bollinger. Just like Tim Beeson. Just like Ted Bollinger and Alicia Bollinger on my fucking grandma's funeral. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. But I got a lot of other people sending me their stories. People like Kelly Henson. People like Mandy Hughes. People like Aaron Cockerham. There's a lot of people who have been through a lot of shit. Missy Richards. Now, a lot of the people who were actually able to get in contact with me, they're on fucking drugs or alcohol. The biggest issue that I had with Shannon is that during the day, she's fine, but she's busy. At night, she's not fine, she's drunk. She is a completely different person at night. So for her, it's a matter of scheduling. You have to try to get her on a day that she's not busy. And you have to get her during the day. Otherwise, she's drunk. And she does that whole repeat thing. You guys say, Sean, you repeat a lot. Yeah, that's because I'm hoping somebody sees these videos and realizes what the fuck is going on. There's a lot of homeless people that go through a lot of bullshit. And there's a lot of people who have never been homeless who make excuses why the police doing the things they do is okay. What the police do to the homeless is not okay, and it is America-wide. Me being parked here, being harassed by the police, that's illegal as fuck. So they tried to bully me into it and lie to me. Fuck you, Piggly Wigglies. Fuck you.